Hello and welcome to Stars Your Travels. So this is quite impromptu. I've literally just got this little package through the post, just like this, shoved through the door with the rest of the mail, because I was invited to take part with the survey thing by the government about COVID, and essentially in this little package, they've just sent me a box with some instructions of how to put the box together. It says biological substance category B on it and a bunch of numbers that make no sense for me. Apply security seal here, how the security seal is. I don't know, haven't got that far yet. But essentially this is the testing survey thing that they're doing, that they put the information out about on the TV. But just in case you're curious of what this stuff entails, if you get asked to take part in this survey, this is quite literally the first time I'm looking at it, so please bear with me or whatever if I'm slow. But I've got a little letter here with some information. It says, COVID-19 testing research study. Thank you for agreeing to take part in this all-important study to help the government measure the prevalence of COVID-19. The study is being conducted by Imperial College London and Ipsos Mori, an independent research organisation, on behalf of the Department of Health and Social Care. I'm probably not going to read this whole back bit because that's just long. So how to take part. Book your courier as soon as possible and follow the swab test instructions. Go to the study website, enter your access code, which is provided on the sheet of labels. Okay, I have the sheet of labels. I'm not going to get like that close so you can see all of the stuff, but yes, there is a sheet. It has some labels on the sticker, like the waxy sticker strip. If I just put it this way, you can sort of like see what material I'm talking about here. But there's a bunch of different stuff. There's like a returns label on it, which is all bent up, which is totally not helpful. And the labels that you would put on the testing kits. So I think I'm meant to book the courier first before I do the test, but I'm pretty sure it won't necessarily matter if I do it before that. I don't know. Enter the access code, which is provided on the sheet of labels. This pack contains the swab test and instructions for administering the test. Please follow these instructions carefully. This test should take you around 5 minutes and may show whether you have COVID-19 virus. They're putting the may and all of that sentence in bold. In other words, they're not 100% sure that the test is accurate, and of course if you don't do the test well enough, like if you don't put it right to the back of your throat, if your tongue touches the test, because I've had 2 of these things before, so I know that there are certain things that can invalidate it, although they haven't always been clear at the testing centres about this. So yeah, just bear that in mind, like don't let it touch your tongue. Make sure that you got it right back of your throat. Essentially, if you're not gagging, you're not doing it well enough. But then up each nostril, like literally, like fully got a thingy around. It can't be. That's no good. Test needs processing by a laboratory within 72 hours. So it's important that you book your courier to take it to the laboratory before you do the test. Please do not return your test kit in the post. Test results will be sent to you one week after the test has been collected. We would like to take part in this online survey even if you're not able to take the test or think the test has not worked. Survey should take 15 minutes. It's really important to help us understand the experience with the test. Also, I'd like to ask you some questions about you and your health. There is more information about the study on the back of this letter. And then there's just a bunch more information. I am not going to sit and read it all out, but yeah, so it looks like I have got a book the courier thing. I can't show you doing the test at this minute unless the courier's like coming tomorrow or some shit. So we've got a little booklet about the home test kit. And make sure you book the courier before doing your test. It keeps emphasising that. So in other words, it has to be they get it pretty soon for it to go and get tested. So why it's taking a week to get the results then? I don't know, especially if they're taking it straight to a testing site. But it's got some instructions on how to do it. And it seems like every time that I see stuff with the nose bit, it just seems completely different than every other time. Like, but at least this has actually got information about it. So, like, of how to book the collection. It's got information about how to take the sample and swab. It's got like a little explanation about everything that you get in the kit. So this little booklet's pretty good, and I wish they gave this out at the test sites. Maybe not like a whole booklet, but even just a sheet of paper showing you how to do it might be good. We did get that the second time though, but that was through my mum's care home and the local one that they'd set up just for carers and their families. So yeah. But I mean, there's no like backups in this kit of anything if something doesn't work. Like, we've got one of these swab things, like it's in a sealed packet. So I've got one swab thing and one little test kit thing, which it doesn't even have the liquid in it. Like, at the test site, they've given it with some like little liquid in, and then you put it in to there. This hasn't got that liquid in, whether they can't send it over the post or I don't know. I'm guessing that's why they need it fairly soon, so that they can like collect it and then preserve it straight away. Like, maybe that's what the liquid does. I don't know, but yeah, in the test site there's definitely been liquid each time. And then there's a questionnaire that you've got to do online as well. It said in the letter it takes 15 minutes. Courier will knock on the door and then move at least 2 metres away. When the courier has moved away, place your package test kit in the box that the courier will leave on your doorstep, or leave it on the doorstep if the courier does not provide this box. Then move back and close the door. Courier will then collect the package and deliver it to a test laboratory. So, yeah, it's one biohazard bag with a seal. I can't see the biohazard bag with a seal. So, I am missing something from this test kit, it looks like. I'll double check the bag in a minute, but I've got my stickers to put onto this, the swab thing. I have my little book that tells me about everything. I've got my little letter. I haven't got my bag, the biohazard bag that this would then go in. It's very similar to what they use at the test centre, so essentially you would put the information and the scanny thing on the bottle, on the swab bottle, and then have a bag that you put that on as well, but I can't see no bag or security seal thing. So that's useful, isn't it? Oh, unless it means one biohazard bag. Unless it's literally the bag that it come in, but that just doesn't seem right to me if it is. But it has, I saw inside it's got a little biohazard thing in. So I just thought it was part of this. Oh no, it is a separate bag. I thought it was part of this bag. So check before you chuck this thing away. You get out stuff in that you've actually got it all, because I thought I'd checked and I didn't check enough. But I think that's a pretty big security seal thing there. I've got my little biohazard bag. Got a little security seal thing. So I guess I have to go online, book a courier, and then once I know when a courier's come in, I shall see about recording to show you doing this testing, because I did a vlog on it before and I just didn't finish it. Just so that you know how to take part in it if you get asked to take part in one of these surveys. If it helps the government out with their statistics, then please do it. And obviously if you have symptoms, you need to do it, but not need to come into contact with anyone else to do it. Don't go in on a bus or a train or whatever to fucking go and get a test, because if you do, you're a stupid arsehole who's probably spreading the virus around. Wear masks, for fuck's sake. Even if you've got no symptoms, even if you don't think you have it, right, wear a fucking mask out. If I see you without a mask and you're my friend, I'm sorry, but I will think you're an absolute twat and bellend unless you've got a medical reason not to. Obviously, I'm not going to go up and ask people their medical reason, but I think most of my friends who are pretty bad asthmatics, I know. I'm asthmatic myself. I'm still wearing a fucking mask every time I go out the door, even though I'm struggling to breathe in it. Like, just don't be a fucking dickhead, essentially. That's all I have to say on that one, really. So, yeah, I think I'll leave this for this video. But like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 all that malarkey, and I'll let you know how I get on with doing this thing. But it's just showing you what it's like, because I know they're doing the second wave of the, survey things at the moment. My mum got an antibody one through, so maybe when that arrives we might see what that looks like. That might well even be the package that's come for her today. She has a package over there and I'm very tempted, but it's not mine, so I can't open it. Yeah. But yes, essentially that is that. That's how it comes with all the info, and I now have to go online and book this courier and see how that one works, and do a little video on showing you doing this test once I can. I have hiccups. Bye for now.